ladies. Another mass shooting. This shit take my breath away every time I hear about this. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. No more breath left. Salute the sisters, Guy, Russian, Mary Copeland, I Am Hollywood, Bougie, Pure Survival, real recognized, real lives out this motherfucker. Aaron, we got another mass shooting, guys, and I love you back. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Mary, Daniel. It's crazy, guys. The whole world is crashing out before our eyes. This shit like the pandemic. Go out and get you some toilet paper, get you a bulletproof vest, because this shit is a mess, goddammit. And I'm telling y'all, take my breath away. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Sing it with me, guys. Take my breath away. So you take you away. This my shit. I like this song. What's it for you? Turn you to that way. Only for one day. Only for today. I had to say. Breath away. Guys, another mass shooting happened in Texas at Kickapoo Casino last night. Pure survival. So you got serial killers running around, and then we have mass shooters running around just crashing out during survival, ladies and gentlemen. We must protect ourselves. I don't care. This 2025 has to be the worst when it comes to these mass shootings and unaliving people. And I mean, come on, man. This is why I said people got mad at me the last time I was live, and they was like, Jamil, you don't believe in God. I said, well, how you gonna say I don't believe in God? I just told you that we can keep praying all we want, but then every day or every other day, something like this happens again. Now we could have been praying all night, and look what happened. A whole shootout, 2 people killed and 7 injured during survival.
Outside of a South Texas casino, and now 2 people are dead. Here is what we know so far. Maverick County Judge Ramsey English Gantu said bullets started flying around midnight in the Kickapoo Casino parking lot. This is in Eagle Pass, about 2 hours west of San Antonio. We're told.
Now, y'all hear this? Bullets start flying at 2 o'clock in the morning. Pure survival. You at the casino feeling like you about to win, you about to hit the lottery. You in there, let's say you on a date, you with your partner or whatever. You go into the parking lot, somebody's in the parking lot shooting that motherfucker up. And then it's not even a lot of information out yet. Like this literally just happened last night.
Ramsey English Gantu said bullets started flying around midnight in the Kickapoo Casino parking lot. This is in Eagle Pass, about 2 hours west of San Antonio. We're told 7 people were hurt. They were all taken to the hospital, where 2 of those victims later died. So pictures sent to us by a viewer show some of the damage done by gunfire.
Look at the bullets. Look at the bullets, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world that we live in during survival. And they're saying that the shooter is still on the loose. You know what I mean? Church shootings and fire in Michigan. Crazy, right? And then it was another mass shooting, I think, last night in North Carolina. Somebody on a boat just started shooting. Pearl Harbor on a boat. You know what I'm saying? This is why I said it's too many demons running around in the world to where I don't say, look, do not pray, because I still pray. You know what I'm saying? But I can't pray that this is going to stop, because it's still going to be somebody with a demon mind that's not listening to my prayers. They not listening to yours. They still going to go do shit like this. Anybody could have got hit by that straight bullet. Pills are Bible. You know when you sitting there and you losing money in the casino and you start feeling like, oh shit, or are you winning? Imagine if you winning in that motherfucker and you just hit the jackpot and you get shot in the back of your head. Pills are Bible. You know what I'm saying? You can't even spend the money that you just won in the casino. Smash that like button, guys. This is just sad.
Bullets started flying around midnight in the Kickapoo Casino parking lot. This is in Eagle Pass, about 2 hours west of San Antonio. We're told 7 people were hurt. They were all taken to the hospital, where 2 of those victims later died. So pictures sent to us by a viewer show some of the damage done by gunfire. You can see those bullet holes in slot machines and through a door. The Maverick County judge spoke to KSAT 12 overnight on the phone and says the investigation is in full force.
Right now, our law enforcement is at in full gear. We are assuring what is number one, the assurance of safety in our community, to assure that everything is completely under control. Right now, there is a heavy presence in Maverick County.
Now you see this? The judge, this stuff is happening so crazy that the judge had to call over the phone. This happened last night during survival. You know what I mean? Real recognized, real happy birthday. You know what I'm talking about? Happy 26th birthday. Turn up, real recognized, real. But make sure you don't go to this casino. You know what I'm saying? Be careful when you out trying to enjoy your life and having a good time. Because right now, we have serial killers. We got all kinds of demonic people that's running around doing shit for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I can't explain it. Every time I wake up, I come here. I want to have fun with y'all. Salute the beautiful incense in the building. I come on here. I want to talk positive. I want to laugh. I want to joke with y'all. But then look what happens. It's hard for me to do that when there's all of this stuff going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But they're saying that everything's okay. The judge just came out and said everything's fine. I don't know how to feel.
And slot machines and through a door. The Maverick County judge spoke to KSAT 12 overnight on the phone and says the investigation is in full force.
Right now, our law enforcement is at in full gear. We are assuring what is number one, the assurance of safety in our community, to assure that everything is completely under control. Right now, there is a heavy presence in Maverick County.
So the county judge says law enforcement believes a suspect was driving a black Frontier Nissan.
Look at that. So the suspect is driving a black Frontier Nissan. Look at this bullet hole, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Anybody could have got hit. Any innocent bystanders. This is in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. This shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Y'all got to admit every day. And now you see nobody's talking about Charlie Kirk right now. All last week was Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. But all last week, it was him getting assassinated. And look, people are still doing the same stuff. Anybody could have got hit by this bullet right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I don't gamble no more, pure Bible, since I lost like 500 in a casino. And I ain't even lose the 500 in the slot machine. I lost it to a total stranger, pure Bible, that had gagged the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
In Maverick County.
So the county judge says law enforcement believes a suspect was driving a black Frontier Nissan truck, and they are still looking for this person.
Look at that
Get
window.
straight to our top story this morning. Tragedy overnight in Maverick County, and it's developing right now out of Eagle Pass. 2 people are dead and several others hurt after a gunman opens fire in the parking lot of a popular casino.
And the crazy thing is, those 2 people had no idea that going to the casino was going to be their last night on earth, guys. Like that's the saddest part about it. And then it was in a parking lot. And this person is still he's still on the run right now. Pure survival. He's still on the run. Oh my God, man. Like, can y'all tell me what y'all think? Like, why did this person go shoot up this casino? This is a very popular casino. Yes, and I heard another one was in North Carolina too. Pure survival. North Carolina just had a shootout. I mean, a mass shooting, and I heard that in North Carolina there was, I think 8 injured and 3 killed. What is wrong with people? Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday fun day, but it's not a happy day. Smash that like button. Everybody coming in the building so YouTube can push this video out, man. Prayers for these people that lost their lives.
Suspect was driving a black Frontier Nissan truck, and they are still looking for this person. Get straight to our top story this morning. Tragedy overnight in Maverick County, and it's developing right now out of Eagle Pass. 2 people are dead and several others hurt after a gunman opens fire in the parking lot of a popular casino. The Maverick County judge, Ramsey English Cantu, says the shooting took place sometime after midnight at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Resort. Details are still limited right now, but here's what we know. The 2 people are dead, at least 5 people hurt. That's again,
now look, here go the casino right here. Look at all of them people outside. Anybody could have just got hit just from being out there during survival. This is why I'm so glad I don't be outside at night. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be like a night person, used to go to clubs and all that different shit. You can't even go have a good time no more during survival. Not during survival. Bag this, during survival, you definitely can't go have no good time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm scared to go out. I do not care. You know what I mean? Back when I was younger, you know, you just wasn't, you didn't think. Like I know I didn't. Like, I didn't think that this type of shit could just happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like this year it's been overload. You know, it's been very overload far as these random shootings. This casino last night, ladies and gentlemen, got shot up in the parking lot. And it'd have been me that got hit trying to smoke my cigarette. I'm trying to light my Newport 100. Pure survival. Motherfucker shoot my fingers off. And then my whole cigarette fall out my goddamn fingers. This is crazy.
After a gunman opens fire in the parking lot of a popular casino. The Maverick County judge, Ramsey English Cantu, says the shooting took place sometime after midnight at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Resort. Details are still limited right now, but here's what we know. The 2 people are dead, at least 5 people hurt. That's again, according to the Maverick County judge. It's still unknown exactly what led up to the shooting or what happened to the gunman. Right now, the Texas Rangers, DPS, and the FBI all helping the Kickapoo Tribe Police Department, who's leading the investigation.
Yes, they got the FBI, they got everybody. It is all on this thing right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is like super duper breaking news. Shout out to the person that was in the chat that was talking about North Carolina. It was 2 separate shootings, 2 separate mass shootings last night. That is just wow.
Still limited right now, but here's what we know. The 2 people are dead, at least 5 people hurt. That's again, according to the Maverick County judge. It's still unknown exactly what led up to the shooting or what happened to the gunman. Right now, the Texas Rangers, DPS, and the FBI all helping the Kickapoo Tribe Police Department, who's leading the investigation. The Maverick County judge asking for prayers this morning to lift up the entire community. I just spoke with the Kickapoo Tribal Police. They said once more details are confirmed, They'll share anything with us as soon as they can.
All right, here's some more insight. 2 people killed, several injured in a shooting at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino, according to the Maverick County judge.
And it's crazy for 2 shootings to happen, 2 mass shootings to happen at once. Then the shooting in North Carolina, same night. Same night. Smash that like button, guys, man. Like, it's just crazy. Same night. Hey, look at North Carolina.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of...
And look at how nice it is out there. I'm not gonna lie, this is a place that I would be during survival. You know what I'm talking about? Me and my tenderoni will be right out here walking the beach. You see the sand and all of this good stuff. This is places where we like to go right here in North Carolina. It's a man started shooting on a boat, guys. There is sand out here. Look at it. I mean, it kind of looked nice. It kind of looked resortish. Kind of like, I don't like this place right here might be like a hotel you can stay at or whatever. So you got benches and things like that. You sitting out there. Let's just say you went there on a date. You know what I'm saying? And you're a single guy or a single woman, and y'all having a great conversation, sitting on these damn benches, and out of nowhere, somebody just starts shooting, pop, 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 for no damn reason. And I think that they caught the person in the North Carolina one. At least they said, yes, it's North Carolina. Look, shooting in North Carolina. North Carolina. This one's North Carolina. This other one is in Texas. Both of these are last night. Last night.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of terror.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials saying the gunman on a boat began shooting at patrons of the American Fish Company, a popular...
Y'all see that? A dude on a boat just starts shooting at the people. Look at this. I knew this thing looked nice. Look how many people down there. This is something packed. You got the river right here. You have all of these different things. I'm sure you can get some good food in there. All of these kind of places are the places that people are deciding to crash out during survival. Look, guys, put a 1 in the chat if this is a place that y'all would go to. Put a 2 in the chat if not. If this would just be a place that you're going to just have a good time, may have you like a drink or 2 if you're a drinker. You know, I don't drink, you know, but there's a lot of people that drink. You just going to go have a good time. You not knowing that a random Rambo type motherfucker, he on a boat shooting inside of this place where all the people was at. What is wrong with these people? I don't want to hear these motherfuckers come out and try to say, oh, he had a mental problem. Anybody that do something like this is crazy. That's just point blank, period. I don't care if you was Albert Einstein and you graduated with 17 motherfucking degrees. If you decide to start killing random people, you are crazy. We don't need to hear that, oh, he had a mental problem, but he was so wonderful in school. Shit the bed, just hit that super chat. Shout out to Shit the Bed. Pure survival. Shit the bed just make me want to doo-doo right now. It's like, no. But yo, this is crazy. We can't even go out and have a good time. And I'm so glad that it was no children, guys. That it was no kids at either place. This place was more to where a kid could have been there. Now the casino, that's something different. The casino in Texas is different. But you could have had your kids out here having a good motherfucking time, renting a boat and shit. And then some weirdo sitting on a boat shooting. Guys, I'm sorry, man. Smash that like button. This is all over the world right now.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of terror.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials saying the gunman on a boat began shooting at patrons of the American Fish Company, a popular waterfront pub about 30 miles south of Wilmington. Officials saying the boat then escaped up the intercoastal waterway.
And do y'all hear this? Smash that like button, everybody. Did y'all hear what they just said? The dude started shooting off the boat in North Carolina, shooting at the people, right? The boat pulled off. Like, so he started shooting off of the boat and then went on a high speed boat chase. Parallel Bible. Have you ever heard of that before? This is how you know that people crazy. Motherfuckers is going on high speed chases on a boat now. Oh my God. We listen, guys. We got to be safe. We got to be careful. You just can't trust any motherfucker body no more now. You know what I'm talking about? Now I know all about the high speed chases. I've never been on one, but I know people who have, and we see that all over the world where a motherfucker crazy and then go on a high speed chase with a car. This man started shooting innocent people and went on a boat joint. Oh my God, this is crazy.
The American Fish Company, a popular waterfront pub about 30 miles south of Wilmington. Officials saying the boat then escaped up the intercoastal waterway. According to the city, a U.S. Coast Guard crew later spotted a man matching the shooter's description at a public boat ramp. He was detained and is now in custody with Oak Island Police. Police are calling him a person of interest. No motive has been released.
Okay, so thank goodness in North Carolina, they caught his high-speed boat chasing ass. They caught his ass on that boat. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what I don't like though, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear what they also said? We arrested him as a person of interest. If he was the guy shooting on a boat, pure survival, how is he a person of interest? No, he's the person who did it. That's why I'll be mad when the news people be saying shit like this. Oh, they caught his ass flying down the motherfucking ocean, running over Free Willy and all of them. You know what I mean? Hitting Nemo with that damn boat. And now they talking about, oh, well, we got him as a person of interest. No, don't let that demon out of that child's out. This is crazy, guys. A person of interest. Yeah, motherfucker, right. That was the person who did it. Yo, this is just crazy, man. Like, and this is what the scene looked like outside of North Carolina. I'm at the Texas shooting. Smash that like button. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Innocent until proven guilty. You motherfuckers is crazy. You gotta know, right? At least for me, I'm guilty until proven innocent. And other people like me will be guilty until proven innocent. If you driving that boat and you got that gun in that motherfucker, you know what I mean? You did it. And look at the North Carolina. This is the Texas scene right now of the shootout at the that left 2 people dead and 7 injured. This is in Texas right here. Look, this is outside. And she just staring. I'm waiting for her to say something. Look, she out there doing TikTok videos when we need to know what's going on, man. Pure survival. Can you get off of TikTok for a minute so we can know what's going on? Look, somebody talking about she pretty. Who gives a damn? She need to tell us what's going on. Yo, you funny as hell. He said she pretty. Yeah, well, she pretty goddamn silly for not telling us what's going on. Look, she just staring. Look at this shit. Pure survival. This is the casino called Kickapoo's. Kickapoo's. She's stuck like Chuck. Look, she ain't saying a motherfucking word. Hold on, did she about to say something? Hold on. Tell us what's going on, ma'am. We don't care if your lip gloss is popping. Pure survival. Tell us what's going on. Look, I'm not dealing with her, guys. Smash that like button. I'm not dealing, or I think she talking now, guys. I salute to motherfucking real recognized real lies. Just hit that super chat. Pure the Bible on his birthday. London Love, #1 YouTuber. Pure the Bible. Thank you so much, real recognized. Everybody get that boy a happy birthday, guys. He just turned 26 years old, and he giving another motherfucker money on his birthday. Pure the Bible. Shout out to him.
On the ground, witnesses say that a gunshot hit an entrance door and even a slot machine inside of that casino. One person was seen screaming outside. It was very traumatic for some of those people that we have spoken to and that have heard from online. The county judge issued a statement saying that the community has really been shaken by this tragic news. Again, we're working with county and local officials to bring you answers, and we've also learned that the FBI is involved in this investigation. We have seen them on the casino grounds. While we were on the casino grounds, all
right, okay, she's finally talking, guys. So the FBI is a part of this whole thing. They got the FBI involved now. Now I can let her talk because she's finally talking.
Happened here in Maverick County at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino. We now know that 2 people are dead and multiple people are injured after a shooting that broke out just after 12:30 this morning. We're still working to gather some of the details for you on exactly what happened, but we do know that, again, 2 people are dead and several are injured. We've reached out to authorities with the Kickapoo Tribal Police. We've also reached out to Maverick County officials as well as the county sheriff to figure out exactly what happened. But we do know that last night the casino was packed for a big event. There was a large group of people here, and according to eyewitnesses...
Wow, so do y'all think this was targeted? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this casino was targeted. Because I didn't know that it was a big event during survival. She said it was a big event, and this person just starts shooting and killing people. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this was a planned hit, or put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that randomly on a night of a big event that's already publicized. I'm sure it was posters, flyers out, everything. These mass shooters be knowing the day that they about to crash out. So yeah, I think it was planned too. Everybody smash that like button. Please, everybody smash that like button. Another mass shooting, man, this is sad.
Live update to a story we first brought you overnight online. It's about a deadly shooting that happened here in Maverick County at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino. We now know that 2 people are dead and multiple people are injured after a shooting that broke out just after 12:30 this morning. We're still working to gather some of the details for you on exactly what happened, but we do know that, again, 2 people are dead and several are injured. We've reached out to authorities with the Kickapoo Tribal Police. We've also reached out to Maverick County officials as well as the county sheriff to figure out exactly what happened. But we do know that last night the casino was packed for a big event. There was a large group of people here, and according to eyewitnesses, they looked outside of their rooms, heard gunshots, and saw at least 1 person on the ground. Witnesses say that a gunshot hit an entrance door and even a slot machine inside of that casino. 1 person...
And it's crazy, the bullets even hit the slot machines. Pure survival. Did the bullets hit the slot machines and the money just burst out in the air and motherfuckers is jumping up grabbing the money? Why couldn't something like that happen? Pure survival. Why did it have to be such a tragedy? You know what I'm saying? This is sad, guys. Smash that like button. And it was people staying at the casino. I can imagine if we would have been staying at this hotel, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a mess. Oh my God.
Exactly what happened, but we do know that last night the casino was packed for a big event. There was a large group of people here, and according to eyewitnesses, they looked outside of their rooms, heard gunshots, and saw at least 1 person on the ground. Witnesses say that a gunshot hit an entrance door and even a slot machine inside of that casino. 1 person was seen screaming outside. It was very traumatic for some of those people that we have spoken to and that have heard from online. The county judge issued a statement saying that the community has really been shaken by this tragic news. Again, we're working with county and local officials to bring you answers, and we've also learned that the FBI is involved in this investigation. We have seen them on the casino grounds. While we were on the casino...
Yo, listen, I love when people say dumb shit. Y'all gotta understand, when y'all say funny shit to me, I don't get offended during survival. I won't block you or nothing. I will crack up laughing with you, pure survival. Somebody just said in the chat, Jamil, why you focus on dumb shit? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this is dumb shit. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that this is important to talk about. That we have 2 people dead in a mass shooting, total strangers, that it could have been any one of us during survival, sir. You the only one that's looking dumb right now. Everybody put a 2 in that motherfucking chat. Pure survival. You only had 1 person agree with you. This ain't no dumb goddamn conversation. This is going on in America, in the world that we live in, sir. Pure survival. We must be safe. I have to bring y'all what's going on, especially if you don't know about this shit, pure survival. What if you was somebody on the chat was about to go visit this place in Texas? What if somebody was about to go and take their family and their children here, and Jamil had the opportunity to tell thousands of people, don't go. It just was a mass shooting. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about shit like this. This is the world that we live in.
One person on the ground. Witnesses say that a gunshot hit an entrance door and even a slot machine inside of that casino. One person was seen screaming outside. It was very traumatic for some of those people that we have spoken to and that have heard from online. The county judge issued a statement saying that the community has really been shaken by this tragic news. Again, we're working with county and local officials to bring you answers. And we've also learned that the FBI is involved in this investigation. We have seen them on the casino grounds. While we were on the casino grounds, we were able to speak to a few Kickapoo tribal police officers, but we're told that they are closing the reservation to the public at this time. We're not exactly sure when they'll open it back up or when they'll be giving us some kind of media release or a press conference, but as soon as we have that information, we'll bring it to you live.
And y'all hear that? Soon as they have a press conference, trust me, I'm going back live during survival. We need more detail about this. 2 people killed, 7 injured. Some of them still in the hospital right now. And I thought they said somebody was on life support. 1 or 2 different people. So the body count could actually raise during survival. So when they do a press run, I'm coming back and I'm going live again so we can get an update and find out what's going on. So the good thing is this casino, the Ego Kaboom or Kabul, that's what it's called, is closed down right now. You know what I'm saying? But when they come back up to tell us what's going on, I'm going to come back up here. Because like I said, North Carolina had a mass shooting last night too. We can't even go on vacation. You know what I'm talking about? Because shit happening like this.
We're not exactly sure when they'll open it back up or when they'll be giving us some kind of media release or a press conference. But as soon as we have that information, we'll bring it to you live in Maverick County. I'm Destiny Fuller.
Shout out to Destiny Fuller. Shout out to Destiny Fuller for coming out and letting everybody know. Shout out to Destiny Fuller. But this is sad, guys. This is just crazy. Look at all of them cops out there. This was last night. Late last night. All of them cops out there in the parking lot. Look how deep that shit is. All of these cops. This man starts shooting in the damn parking lot, shooting into the casino. Random people. I'm talking about you forgot something in the car and you go in the car and you happen to be out there at this time that this Looney Tune adventure, pure survival, this Looney Tune was out there shooting shit up. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. Everybody in the building, man. We got another mass shooting in Texas at a casino. Then we had the one in North Carolina. 2 in one night. Then they got a serial killer dropping people's bodies off in the bayou, pure survival. Did y'all hear about that? 15 bodies found in the damn bayou. And you telling me that we safe out here? And these are random people doing this shit. It's not like it's somebody that they had beef with during survival. You know what I'm talking about? No, they just finding total strange people. So protect your children. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got young kids that cause right now, man, this shit is awful. And I think that they did a press run for North Carolina. I know they did a press run for North Carolina. Yes, they did, man. Like, I'm just like, damn, we ain't got no motherfucking luck right now. All year, it's been nothing but mass shootings all year. Even Catholic schools with little kids. Like, look, this North Carolina's press run.
Todd Coring, I'm the police chief of the city of Southport. First, this morning, I want to start off by saying that our prayers are with the families and the victims of this tragedy that we've had that occurred early this morning. So our thoughts and prayers remain with them and everybody that's been affected in our community. and those that were at the establishment when this unfolded.
Now, y'all hear this early in the morning, and they mean like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. These are two separate mass shootings that happened late last night. This one was the one on a boat in North Carolina, and the other one is Texas casino.
The city of Southport. First, this morning, I want to start off by saying that our prayers are with the families and the victims of this tragedy that we've had that occurred early this morning. So our thoughts and prayers remain with them and everybody that's been affected, our community, and those that were at the establishment when this unfolded. I want to also thank the outpouring of support that we've received from all of our law enforcement partners and community partners from across the state, for that matter. Behind me, you'll have remarks briefly from Sheriff Chisholm, Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, SBI Chris Brenzel, District Attorney John David, Chief Morris with the Oak Island Police Department, and Jenna Early, the First Assistant with the District Attorney's Office. They're behind me today to try to be here to answer any questions when I have a talk this through this morning. So I want to start off on Saturday, December 27th, 2025 at approximately 9:30. Members of the Southport Police Department were dispatched to calls of shots fired with multiple injuries at the American Fish Company at 150 Yacht Basin Drive here in Southport.
Y'all hear that? The American Fish Company, shots fired. That's where the boat was at, in North Carolina.
25 at approximately 9:30. Members of the Southport Police Department were dispatched to calls of shots fired with multiple injuries at the American Fish Company at 150 Yacht Basin Drive here in Southport. Reports came in rapidly of a boat sitting in the waterway. Reports of a subject shooting multiple patrons of the establishment. Unfortunately, 3 were wounded fatally. We have 5 injured that are at area hospitals still receiving care.
Now, y'all see that? 3 killed in North Carolina. This was the dude that was on the boat just shooting random people. In Texas casino, 2 was killed and 7 was injured. My God.
Unfortunately, 3 were wounded fatally. We have 5 injured that are at area hospitals still receiving care. The boat fled the ICW toward the Oak Island Bridge. Shortly after 10 p.m., the Coast Guard observed a single individual matching the description of the shooter, loading their boat at a public boat ramp in the area of Northeast 55th Street on Oak Island. Coast Guard crews detained the suspect, who was held at the Oak Island Police Department before being turned over to several members there, including the Southport Police Department, Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, Marine Fisheries, and the Oak Island Police Department.
And thank goodness they caught the dude that was on the boat. That's why somebody said the dude that was shooting on the boat, he's innocent until proven guilty. They caught him flying down the goddamn ocean. I'm at the river. It was him who did it. Thank goodness they arrested him. But the person that did the shooting at the casino in Texas, he's still on the loose. Pure survival. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, this is crazy.
Oak Island Police Department before being turned over to several members there, including the Southport Police Department, Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, Marine Fisheries, and the Oak Island Police Department. Also the SBI that were assisting us in these various locations. Suspect is a Nile Max Edge. He's been arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill.
Good for his ass. Did y'all hear that? That's why I said the person on the boat, I knew he was the one who did the damn killing. Pure survival. They charged him with 3 counts of murder and attempted murder, all of that stuff. Now we just got to catch the dude in Texas.
And the Oak Island Police Department. Also the SBI that were assisting us in these various locations. Suspect is a Nile Max Edge. He's been arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury. There are additional charges pending. This is still a very active investigation. But there's a couple of things that I want to point out to you today before I turn it over to some of these individuals behind me. Some facts that we have at this time is that we believe that this was a targeted location.
Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all. He just said these are the facts. It was a targeting location. That's why I knew if a dude just starts shooting off of a boat at a place like that where it's sand and a bunch of people, they was having an event. No. I think, yeah, they was having an event there too. So it was targeted. He knew what he was doing. He knew he wanted to do that. Now the reason why, I don't know. It's this, you know what I mean? Is they gonna start saying this? Look. Arius Moon, funny as hell. Prayer of the Bible. She said right wing, left wing, same bird. Look, I swear to God, it's funny you said that because I started thinking that in my head. What they gonna say next? Is it the right side? Is it the left side? Because that's all we hearing now. You know, when people doing this stuff, who are they? You know, who did they vote for? Who do they? You know what I'm saying? That's what these killings turned into during survival. So I don't know if this was that, but that is a good thing that you did say, because I don't know. So since it was a targeted hit, was that a place where the left side hung out? You know, or was that a place where the right side hung out? And then that person tried to, I don't know. This is crazy.
Some of these individuals behind me. Some facts that we have at this time is that we believe that this was a targeted location. We appear that he acted in what we call a lone wolf. He acted alone. This is highly premeditated from what we're seeing at this time.
He acted alone. It was premeditated.
Other threats to our community, that we do have someone in custody. So that's what's important, that I want the community to know, that we do have someone in custody, and we feel like we have no other threats at this time. Still a very active investigation. I want to point that out. We're asking that anyone who was at the establishment last night, those who may have been at the establishment on Friday night, to call our office, the Southport Police Department, at 910-457-7911. Again, when we arrived last night, it was a very chaotic scene. We had people that had fled the scene before officers were arriving. We did have some injured that walked into our local hospital here on Howe Street. So we are still trying to get these folks in. We need to talk with them. Anyone who may have video of the incident, we're asking you to reach out to our police department. Again, call us at 910-457.
They go the number, guys. So if you was there last night in North Carolina, contact the police. Get your TI on. You know, contact tipsters. This is just crazy, guys. So it was a targeted hit. Now I want to ask y'all something. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that it was the right wing. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think it was the left wing. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all don't think it had nothing to do with the right or the left. Pure survival. Let me see what y'all got to say. We got a 2. Charlie Kirk Killer was a Republican. His whole family. Yeah, yes. 2, 3. Okay, we got a bunch of 3s coming in. So there's people that actually feel like this ain't had nothing to do with right or left. But then you got a lot of 2s. Motherfucker put a 4 in there. Pure survival. Shout out to the 4. Yes. Okay. Then we got the 1s. See, so it's a both wing. All right. You know what? Trell Morris, you may got a point. You put a 1 and a 2. You know, could be both. I don't know, guys. This shit is crazy. Motherfucker Sado just was like, look, Sado said, look, I don't fucking know. Prayer the Bible. It's just been crazy as hell. Sado just said, fuck it, I don't even know. Prayer the Bible. I don't even, man. This shit is goddamn crazy, guys. That all of this is happening in America. In America. And we supposed to be the most freest, richest goddamn country. Motherfuckers is ungrateful as hell over here. No, I just think that my point is, I feel like people in power, a lot of people in power are demons, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people is tired of just getting done dirty, and motherfuckers is just crashing out. But prayers for the people that lost their life in Texas at the casino, and the people that lost their life in North Carolina. When I get some more updates, I will be back to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Like and subscribe. Share this video. Pure survival.